I went home, I was happy that night. I said to Carolyn, I said, this is one of the nicer interviews that I've ever had. He's a great guy. And the next morning I wake up, and a columnist in town writes that I lost my temper, and that I was angry, and I felt very, very bad about it because Bourdain is no shrinking violet. He took the columnist on, and he said the one thing he never is late, and he really resents the fact that this article was written and nobody even asked him about it, although they had the opportunity to, and a war was about to start. So I didn't want any wars. I didn't need a war at this stage of my life, and I went to the office this morning, and I asked my secretary, I said, what time was I supposed to meet him? And she said 8:30. So he was 10 minutes early, okay? And this whole story comes out. So I called Norm, and that will be in his column, where he said, you're the only guy in the world who would ever apologize for making a mistake. And that's the easiest thing in the world to do, is to say, I'm sorry. That was easy for me. I said, I made a mistake. I don't want other people to penalize themselves and to be ridiculed as a result of my mistake, and left a message with Bourdain's office letting them know that it was my fault. And now I'm sure bygones are going to be bygones, but it became a worldwide story. I never saw anything like it. I went up on I'm computer illiterate, but I had a little iPad and I'm able to push a couple buttons, and I went up and I saw that this story ran all over the world. That the former mayor of Las Vegas was hot at Bourdain, and he was losing his temper, and never saw anything like it. But hopefully that's past us, and Norm will have I guess, an apology by me in tomorrow's paper or the next day. I hope that's the end of it. But that's everything I do is that way. I don't know, wherever I go, there's a problem. I never sort of enjoy that. I don't try to start trouble, but trouble follows me, and I guess that's the nature of the beast. But the book is an interesting